up, but Sari, that does not seem to be one of his.
Thrifty.
He's gonna run away. I'm not sure whether that is the best decision. He could have actually had time to defuse. Did not even try to go for it. I'm so quite surprised there. That could have been a round for DeadlySins. Charitha obviously deciding not to take the risk and running away to save that Vandal. I'm not sure whether that would have. I'm pretty sure he would have been able to stick that defuse for even a millisecond and to see if that would work. But going for the safe route. Karayaka here with the astral form. Places two astral stars on A3 on A. Again, 4 on A actually. A heavy indication that this is going to be an A push. Sandeep going up onto heaven. Back up here, Zealot with Judge. Burns out the showstopper, but that's alright. Zealot has the angles, gets a kill onto Chiller. 3k on the round. Super Killer gets taken down as well. He's just hiding in hell alone, and Zealot loses the chance to get his ace as well. Unfortunate here, and base plate ends the round. Again, all these players on DeadlySins, I feel so bad for them. Base plate lost his chance to get the ace because it was taken down by the last player remaining, and now Zealot had the same situation happening as he was taken off the last player remaining. Takes 4k all with the judge and the utility usage by the Raze doing so much damage. Kajuwaththa 1sath really needs to I mean, obviously this is expected the Kajuwaththa 1sath comp, not a very attack heavy comp. It's gonna be really hard for them to master rounds, especially with Arena and Raze try to defend them. Karayaka has all this space up in garage, waiting for the player to push, but it's not them. Look at how disciplined DeadlySins is playing. Base plate here holding this garage angle. He has been getting a ton of value from this angle down here in garage double doors. Aditya is gonna stick in a wait for any information grab as Karayaka is holding this angle here. Navo gets spotted by Zealot. And a boom bot to make sure if they're to get any more information, but backup gets that kill in B. Not able to retrieve the gun though, but this is huge. It's huge for Kajuwaththa 1sath. They could cause mass confusion here, but the raise grenade here by Zealot tags him down to 27 HP. No armor. Camera gets taken down by baseplate. Baseplate, he wants to push, but he's not going to play so well. Look at this space taken by Navo. Navo has all this space. He's gonna get the kill on Zealot. Trades him out a little too late on that push, but baseplate gets the kill with the wavered prey. Super killer gets taken out by baseplate. Again, the Killjoy ult up in garage.
One enemy remaining.
One enemy on backup. It's backup with the sheriff. Backup get home. Plays in for the Vandal, but he's not able to find the kills. Again, the superior guns on the side of Charitha. And are they winning the round for them?
No, you don't deserve my inventions.
Unfortunate if backup got a 1 dig onto base plate and could have almost clutched out if he had the HP. But Killjoy ult and 2 players coming in from 2 sides of the map. Obviously, he had a little too much of an ask. If you look at the ults though, Kajuwaththa 1sath has the neural theft. They have the rolling thunder from Breach and they have the cosmic divide. Obviously, the cosmic divide very strong when it comes to south executes. Quick executes, you cannot hear the spike being planted even when you have the cosmic divide up, which gives you a lot of chance to get these sneaky plays onto sites. Extra again known to be a very aggressive agent. Navo's gonna get this orb, get the lockdown charged up. Spam shots out in garage here from base plate, trying to get it. Double loose get broken down. Gonna wait in again. The slow approaches by the team of Kajuwaththa 1sath creating confusion, but they seem again. Karayaka, nice pick there on to Sandeep, gets caught with utility in his hand. The slow
Obscuring
orb
vision.
not doing what it intends to do. Karayaka has push
You
up
should
into
run.
Garage here. Gets takes down Adi, but does not get the kill. Nabu. Now the alt up in a shot. They're
Destroyed.
gonna try to go off it. They're gonna go off of it. That's a lot of space
grenade
garnered
out.
here, and they're gonna go for a plant as quick as possible.
Spikes down.
And it's retake time, a 4v4.
Out of
Now,
charges.
what is he gonna do with this utility? He has any side. What a paranoia here by Aditya. Charita in heaven gets a kill, Zelot. Down to 2 players off backup.
Off your feet!
Oh, the aftershock here. A really good use
player
of alt,
standing.
obviously. A really good alt on the post plant. But Charita is not even busting out the showstopper to deal with the final play, obviously.
Imagine if I died.
Not
right
a
now.
very good
So funny.
decision here, but
no,
whatever
no,
to
you
save the
don't
round.
deserve
The
my
Charita holding
mentions.
on to his aim. Again, the initial parts of the round have been going in favor of Kajuwaththa 1sath consistently. They've been trying to been able to get the first pick, especially on that B player or the A short player, and they've been gaining space. They've been defaulting really well, but when it comes to the retakes, it seems as if the DeadlySins knows exactly what they're doing. They are so
Placing alarm
coordinated.
bots.
They are pushing together. They are using the utility. The woman paranoias by
Placing
Aditya
swarm
have been
grenade.
on point. The
Placing
Lears and the
swarm
paranoias both creating a lot of confusion in the minds of the attackers trying to
You
hold
want to
post
find
plants. And here we see the astral. We see the cosmic divide coming up. Adi's on side. Would he expect? He gets the kill on Nabu
C.
through the smoke. Super killer gets that kill. In C side, they're gonna get for the plant. He's back up. He's back up. Gonna go for his neural safety. He does not, which is very interesting. He does not. He decides not who to hold on to it. He's gonna try and smoke off Garage by this time. Super kill on the back of site. Knows there are players up CT. Doesn't know how much to do.
Blocking sight.
Puts up a cloud burst, but the pain shell's gonna drive him out. He's very low here. Zelot gets the kill. Charita gets a kill. Zelot gets a third kill. Charita. And backup gets traded up by Sandeep. Again, this is what I'm saying. The side takes on the side of Kajuwaththa 1sath have been immaculate. They've been doing all these fakes. They've been causing a lot of confusion in the minds of attackers. I mean, Charita did not rotate for the longest time. He was stuck in his side, not sure whether there were players pulling up. Obviously, with the cosmic divide being there, you cannot hear the spike being planted. The Kajuwaththa 1sath executing all two sides really well. Initial rounds have been really good, but it's the retakes that DeadlySins have been shining on. Of having this lineup obviously gives them a lot more strength when it comes to retakes, because you have the Omen, you have the Raze pain shells.
Get out of my way.
Again, not using the pain shell at the start of the round by Zelot, as you see a lot of Raze players do. They are gonna try and not burning out his utility, waiting for the exact moments where he gets information to come and push onto sides. As Garayaka breaks down that ball up in
Covering
mid.
it.
Cover going out.
Adi here, hiding behind this very off angle spot in C, behind that Radianite box as Garayaka. Gravity Wells. Garayaka Gravity Wells the C garage area, but does not net anything for him. Sandeep holding this angle in B. Pretty there. Garayaka almost gets the second kill on him, completes the spray. There's the extra base plate pick, the base plate picks, and the extra base plate gets back up as well. This is so unfortunate. Chiller though has pushed up all this way onto spawn. They have a lot of space garnered here, and now gets the kill onto Adi. That's C site open. And they are gonna rotate into
30
C
seconds
at
left.
2v3.
Spikes down.
Advantage on the side
Recalling my
of
bot.
Kajuwaththa
Bot coming
1sath.
back.
Charita here.
Last player
Super
standing.
killer with that ult, Chiller with the peek, and Chiller with the kill. Again, this is the first round I saw where Kajuwaththa 1sath actually decided to fake a fake. What they did was they went on to B, faked B, and they pushed right into spawn and got to, and now, and in that confusion up in the defender spawn area, Navo pushes out from C long and gets the kill onto Navo. Again, a very well coordinated, gets the kill onto Adi, I'm sorry. Again, a very well coordinated push there, taking onto a C side. They know that only one player is going to play C, but DeadlySins have money for days here. They can buy up for the next 2 rounds. As this double doors and the mid sage wall has been broken down quite easily here by Kajuwaththa 1sath almost every round here. It's gonna be base plate, Jiggly picking C long. Super killer. Oh no, the spike drops. That's a sound cue here for Shaditha. I'm pretty sure he's gonna relay the information to his team. Not yet. They hears the cypher backups camera going up. He's gonna run back, go for the retake. He has the Killjoy ult, one of the best ults for retake, I would say. Super killer in C long. Yeah, there's the Killjoy ult. They're gonna run back here. Are they ulting onto C, anticipating the push to come onto C? With 40 seconds left in the round, though, I'm not sure whether this is the correct call. Again, a lot more. Okay, Nanoswarm to figure out that angle in a
30
shot.
seconds left.
Again, what I wanted to say was,
You should
Shaditha's the lockdown could have been a lot more useful if it was placed after spike plant, because by then you cannot fake a site and you cannot attack wrong sites. But obviously trying to deter a push here. With 14 seconds remaining, backup's gonna run in for the plant. And it's a 5v5 retake set up here. And Sandeep and Garyaka trade kills as Garyaka comes on top with the Astra utility. Super killer holding this angle up. His spawn gets the kill onto base plate. Base plate, their top frag is gone. Southburst onto Heaven. Second kill onto Zealot. Super killer here playing a little ringer on the Rosie. No, second base Heaven gets the kill. Third kill onto Super killer. Kajuwaththa 1sath here finally getting into their groove, understanding, getting into the coordination. The calls are coming in a little cleaner now. Again, the entirety of that round could have been won there by Shaditha if he held on to the lockdown for a little longer. The lockdown on the defender side should have been, it would have been better for them to have done that. Put down the lockdown after the spike was planted, because by then the attackers cannot completely leave your side. They have to be around the area, which gives you a lot more space to take those quick 1v1s. They're gonna break this wall up again. Oh, super killer with this circular crosshair. I really need this crosshair. It just has been serving all these players so well. Now though with the traditional Cyan crosshair. 2 players stacked up in C though. As base plate has already preemptively altered, but does not get any value of it. His ult might run out. The Empress going to run out in pretty much. Yeah, it's gonna run out now, which almost feels wasted at this point. You could have waited on for it for the retake. But when you're feeling yourself, why not? Sandeep here, holding this big angle consistently. Keeping control as the push comes onto C long. Navo makes presence known in C long. Adi with the double smokes up in the top of C long. Not really getting anything off of it, but look at this. Look at this discipline from Shaditha. He's just sticking in A.
left.
He's like, look, I'm a killjoy. I have range on my ability, on my utility. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna wait for them to come to me. And that's exactly what they do. Look at this stall coming in from the nano swarms and the yes, the flashpoint completely taking. Shaditha gets the kill on the super killer. We were getting now by Navo. What a shot there, and it's a 2v3 advantage on the side. Advantage on the side of Kajuwaththa 1sath. I wouldn't put it past Zera to actually win this round, but he does not have his shields up.
Player standing.
Adi gets the kill onto the killjoy, but back up try to trade him out in heaven. 7 rounds on the attack, defensive side, but
Last round in the
finally mounting up quite a comeback here. 3 rounds on the trot for Kajuwaththa 1sath. I mean, super killer has been just amazing, obviously, with using his jet to maximum effect as he's rushing into side, taking space, giving giving a lot of people seem to misunderstand when you say a duelist is supposed to go into site first. What you mean when you say a duelist is supposed to go into site first is that you do it's the consistency of practice not what's important. It's taking space. Super Killer has been going in using his dash, taking space, giving opportunity for his teammates to trade him inside, which is exactly what a duelist is supposed to do as the character trait is modeled to do that. The cosmic divide up in C long. They're not gonna push off of this door. They're gonna wait to see if anyone picks the moment. Smoke gets taken down. That's the kill up in A long as the sneaky Zealot gets taken down by Nabo. Taritha though in the same spot that he's been playing
Placing
again.
swamp grenade.
Nabo with the utility usage. Good for days as he runs around and does not get the kill. He's gonna go for the plan. The killjoy Molly is there to stop it.
Spikes down.
Taritha gets taken by Garayaka again. That's a huge part of the retake. The killjoy gets taken down.
Placing alarm bot.
It seems well and truly Kajuwaththa 1sath round here. Their post plans have looked quite good. But look at this flank coming from Sandeep. Will he be able to catch Garayaka off guard in Ceylon? It seems as if he will back up strip, not helping him really. Garayaka is gonna get taken down by Sandeep, gets the res onto Zelot. Now the tables up and it's a 4v3 on the side of. And then it's come down to a 3v3 again. Zelot has his ult.
One enemy
Gets
remaining.
taken down. Back up though. Back up here. Can he save the round? No. But yes, he does. He gets a kill onto Zelot. Sandeep too was as confused as me, wondering, wait, what happened? Why is Spike not getting diffused? Oh wait, you died. Yeah.
Switching sides.
Back up here trying to spray onto Sandeep. Gets the spray off onto Zelot. Quite interesting RNG there, but still. You get the kill and that's all that matters, and that's the round there for Kajuwaththa 1sath coming off quite heroic performance there by backup on the final rounds.
That goes there.
Now is the time. Now this is what Kajuwaththa 1sath. This is where Kajuwaththa 1sath should look to take control. They have a very defense heavy comp here. With two sentinels, both known for holding down sites. Cypher's gonna set up in A, Killjoy is gonna be in C. Obviously, C is a lot more viable site for rushes, and Killjoy is very strong when trying to counter rushes. That is a good. This is Kajuwaththa 1sath seems to have the read on as Zelot tries to get that first pick onto Garayaka, notices him in B. Pen shells lobbed onto the back of site. Garayaka gets traded. Zelot gets the kill, and that's the heal up for base plate.
Spike planted.
Sandeep though stuck inside. Chiller gets that first kill. Sandeep gets pulled on. Sandeep gets taken down by backup. Backup does not have any utility to hide the diffuse though. Charitha. The tripwire up in A has been tripped. They have to know there's someone
One
pushing in
enemy
from A.
remaining.
They have to know this. Trip was taken down and
Don't
they know
interrupt my
exactly
work.
where. Nice double pick there by Chile, and now we're talking, having good communication, dual picking. Adi and Adi had no chance to win that duel. Very well played here on the side of Kajuwaththa 1sath. Again, this is what I said. The defensive half is going to be where Kajuwaththa 1sath is going to shine here.
Here.
We've seen teams try to go for Viper instead of having the second Sentinel of a Killjoy or a Cypher. But we see Kajuwaththa 1sath not really going in for that. They're going for double Sentinel. And not even a Sky for heals, so that is interesting. As we wait in for Garayaka. Garayaka peeking this angle up in B. Zelot seems to have bought up into a shot. Again, a very interesting decision gets taken by Garayaka. That's a lot of economic damage done there. Nice camera setup up in C. Look at this. The Killjoy and the Cypher changing up where they're playing. I love this here from Kajuwaththa 1sath knowing. Look at the strats here have been so sound. They won't expect the Cypher to be here. knowing because the Killjoy turret was there in the early round, and the camera's gonna get all the information here for Adi. Gets that pick. He's gonna activate the side package any moment now. No, he's not. He's gonna wait for the
Tripwire
push
destroyed.
again. Trapwire gets
Cage
destroyed. Base plate. Tag down. It's going to be a full push onto side. Base plate gets taken on. Adi though with the sheriff gets a kill.
Last player
Sandeep
standing.
getting caught in
Spike
the
down. C.
gravity well. Gets taken down. The RNG not working in his favor. And it's a
30
1v4
seconds
on the
left.
side. Where Charitha,
Turret down.
he has a classic, and I'm not sure whether he's gonna be able to pull this off. Navo has the raid, and Navo gets the kill. 7-7 on the round. Kajuwaththa 1sath doing well with these strats, with these setups. Again, what are they gonna do here? Backup is gonna go right back onto C. And now it's gonna take control of A. The first gun round coming in here for team DeadlySins. Zealot sticking with the judge because obviously he
goes
bought
there.
up in the last round, so he cannot
This
go
goes
for a
here.
rifle
This
this
is my
round.
spot. That goes there.
Bonus round here for Kajuwaththa 1sath. So I like what Zealot is doing. He's picking all the long angles with the classic and not the judge. A very good decision because knowing how the judge works, it's very useless when it comes to long range angles. Oh, look at this push, but the gravity wells and the kill. Molly almost get that kill onto base plate. The aftershock tags down Zealot so hard, and the fault line as well. Navo on side, still staying alive.
Spike
Navo
down
doing
A.
so much on the
player
back of
standing.
site here, and Chilla with the 2 shots with the sheriff just cleaning up the round. That's it, Kajuwaththa 1sath. Again, this is exactly what I said. Do not judge Kajuwaththa 1sath's aggressive. Kajuwaththa 1sath's rounds on attack purely based on how their comps are doing, because this comp is very strong when it comes to defense. I mean, look at Navo. Navo was stuck in that site and did not die. The amount of utility from breach on that default area, the aftershocks, the fault line stopping them, and the Astra's gravity wells, just everything on A was working so not in favor of Zealot. But look at this, they've bought up. They've decided to buy up. Obviously, a do or die round. Losing this round would mean very bad. Zealot gets stuck in the gravity well. Garayaka gets that first kill again. Oh, the Astra in Garayaka is so good. Gets a kill onto Adi as well before getting traded down by base plate. A 3v2. Kajuwaththa 1sath back up here. Left alone.
remaining.
Gets the kill
Spike
onto base
down
plate as
B.
the super killer with the operator. I most didn't notice it, but yeah. He's gonna trade up to a Vandal. Look, this decision making has been exquisite as he's gonna go back to the operator. Charitha peeks and gets taken down by Super Killer's operator. What a round here by Kajuwaththa 1sath, getting the lead by 7-9. It's looking very grim for DeadlySins. It seems as if Kajuwaththa 1sath knows exactly what they're doing.
Yes, this should do.
I honestly
goes
do
here.
not know what DeadlySins are supposed to do at this moment. Looking at the compositions,
This
it's
is
not
my
even
spot.
gunfights. It's Baseplate and Zealot have been winning their gunfights. It's just that the compositions seem so well in favor of Kajuwaththa 1sath. The buffer of 2 rounds they had in attacking does not do a lot.
Cutting their vision.
Sure, they must be kicking themselves or losing quite a few close rounds when they were in defense. Chilla here backing out of the garage area, waiting for the push by Zealot. Zealot with the judge. Is he gonna know? He has a sound cue of Navo coming in. Little spam shots on garage there. Wait, Zealot. Okay, look at this patience by Zealot, just waiting for someone to push. Chilla with the aftershock pushes Zealot out a little bit, but does not net anything but back up. He's doing so much
Cage
work
three.
up here in C. Tags down to 18 HP. Gets taken by Adi with the Guardian. Super Kill is gonna rotate now. Has the blade storm as
Spike
well
down,
again.
C.
Let's get that. Navo with the kills gets the spike downs. Again, this is what I said. Navo showing up would be such
planted.
a huge part of Kajuwaththa 1sath's attacking rounds here.
You should
Super killer.
run.
Trades in for the judge, not for the operator. Waits for the attack. Do they anticipate base plate being on the back of site here? Base plate not showing any information that he's here. Very well played here by him. Base plate gets the spray onto Super Killer and gets the kill onto Chiller as well. Base plate doing such good work in the back of site. Waiting it out. Not showing himself. Wait for the right moment to peek, and the moment the Killjoy, the attacker Killjoy ult gets taken, is finished. He knows that the two players are gonna rush into sight and they're not gonna check him, and he just swings and gets the kill. Base plate is just
Placing alarm bot.
he's just doing so well on this game. 21 and 13 already. Kajuwaththa 1sath again, a very close round though, and comes down to a 1v2 almost. It comes down to the 1v2 on site, which base plate obviously won because of his superior positioning. And Garayaka is gonna hold this B angle. He sees Zelon, but Zelon gets the kill out of Garayaka. Loses, that's all the smokes, and the Astra is really lost on the side of Kajuwaththa 1sath. Super killer coming down, a shot. Navo.
Fire in the hole.
The fault rolling thunder used here to deter any quick push coming in, but Sandeep escapes it as he's gonna get the plant. Super killer gets the kill onto Charitha. That's the blank taken down. What is good? Dire base plate with the rain, with the Empress up now with 9 HP.
Where is everyone hiding?
Now gets the kill onto base plate. This is not looking good. Any runs round
remaining.
here gets. These players are solo. What can Adi do? Adi, the paranoia, Yusuf paranoia up, but Nabo with 9 HP holds true to his aim with the Phantom, gets the kill onto Adi. As the round is won by Kajuwaththa 1sath, these two sentinels, Nabo and Backup, have been doing so much work, especially Backup just wide swinging that A-link. Sorry, the sailing corner and taking down base plate. This brimming with
Placing
confidence.
sentry.
Again, Kajuwaththa 1sath
Placing
on the lead
alarm
with 2 rounds. 8 to 10, a very close match here. The economy on the side of DeadlySins is not looking good.
peaks now.
It's especially Sandeep's gonna go up to half shields and a Spectre. Zeros gonna do the same. Base plate, Lee in his hand. Gonna flash in. Zila's gonna peek. The Cypher Trip gets taken down. For this camera, Chiller takes down Adi. That was not a good Strouder step to have done that there with no information. They're gonna hold his angle up in garage, waiting for backup to pick. But look at backups. Look at backup discipline. He's just gonna hold this really interesting off angle. But the Boomer catches him out, and he's not able to get the flick onto Zelot. But now was there to trade him out. It's 3v4. Super killers holding A, still obviously not taking those precautions. Navo sees Charitha, there's a Killjoy diff on him as he flexes the kill, long range kill with the Phantom.
Light planted.
Last
Sandeep,
player standing.
Sandeep can, oh, it's looking dire for Sandeep. He has a Spectre and he has 4 people to take down. Flashpoint hits him,
Rest.
gets the kill onto Galayaga. Can he do a little more damage? No, he cannot. Super killer dashes in, gets the kill. That's with Kajuwaththa 1sath actually win the round with 3 players remaining. This is actually a lot of economical buffer for them. Garayaka with 0 credits in his bank with 14 assists. Garayaka doing so much as the controller of this in the side of Kajuwaththa 1sath. I mean, 14 kills on his side actually shows a lot of stuff. A little bit of a unshift there as backup gets a Phantom. Gets the only Phantom from Garayaka as Garayaka trades him up for the Reaver. Obviously, we know the Reaver is the superior Vandal in the game. All you Elder Flame users can come and at me, I do not care. The Elder Reaver is way more superior than that. Backup has a camera up here. They're not gonna clear it. The Cypher trip gets taken down as Zerot is gonna rush into site. Backup! What a kill! Backup! Second kill gets taken down by Sandeep, but
One
is this
enemy
too much
remaining.
damage done here? Again,
Spike
Chiller.
down. C.
Adi takes down Chiller. It's a 1v3 with a Spectre. I'm not sure whether Adi can pull this off, though he hasn't been doing a lot of work in this map, and Navo just walks up and takes the kill.
Match point.
Kajuwaththa 1sath at match point. Kajuwaththa 1sath actually wasn't having the greatest of rounds at the first part of the game, especially in the first half. The first 3 rounds almost, they were having quite a hard time adjusting to this very defensive comp. And once they got the hang of it, once Super Killer and now started waking up, and Backup as well, you have to comment Backup playing top fragging as a Cypher even with 10 assists in the house. As soon as these players started to warm up and just wake up with
Feeling sight.
DeadlySins had no answer to this. Base plate. Trying to waiting in for a pick, waiting in for any peek from the side of DeadlySins. Zelot here hasn't been playing any rifles this entire game. It seems as if though he's either been having the Spectre or the Judge of the economy. The economical damage, and now gets the kill out of base plate. Will Zelot go to trade the medal? No, he does not. He's gonna rush into sight. The fault line almost gets him. Now a Ferrari peak, but
down
Navo
A.
holds true to his aim. Yeah, Navo has the ult in his hand. Is he gonna use the lockdown here? Faceplate gets revived by Sandeep. Again, a very valuable player to be revived, but Kajuwaththa 1sath doesn't have to do anything at all. The spike's down
30
inside.
seconds left.
Will Baseplate be able to retrieve it though? He does not have a Leah. He's not capable of peeking. Oh, that's a very dangerous gun swap, but just stay there. Garayaka hold his angle. He's gonna hear all these sound cues. That's the Killjoy ult, and Faceless will go for the blood. But Navo is just gonna get that kill.
One
Back up.
enemy remaining.
Gets the Cypher tag onto Adi, and Adi is gonna run away into that little cubby in Silong as he escapes, and he has no escape from this, and that's the
Defenders win.
game for Kajuwaththa
I knew your
1sath.
every move. It was sad
Exactly
watching you
as
scamper.
predicted. That defensive half of Kajuwaththa 1sath was so strong. They struggled a bit on the attack on the first few rounds of the attacking side as they were trying to understand what they were trying to do, because it obviously with a Killjoy and a Cypher it's really hard to push onto sites. But Kajuwaththa 1sath just coming up huge, especially Backup and Navo. I talked about how Navo could be the playmaker for Kajuwaththa 1sath, and he indeed became the playmaker as he becomes the team MVP on the side of Kajuwaththa 1sath. But you have to commend team DeadlySins. They put up quite a hell of a fight. It's just that the odds were stacked up against them on the double sentinel comp that Kajuwaththa 1sath were running. That's the end of the game, folks. Kajuwaththa 1sath with the victory. Terror, over to you.